What's up, everybody? So got my R32, been working on for the past couple months, but never really decided to document it, so decided, hey, why not? Let's go. 'Cause I'm about to probably go to the tuner hopefully next week and see what she does. I can give you a little rundown of the car. Alright, so standard RB26, built head. I'll get into it. So it has a built head. Alright, so standard RB26, N1 turbos, HKS piping, intakes. Let's see, 1000cc injector is going to run E85 after I go to the tuner. Let's see, yeah, pretty much it. And we're about to, oh yeah, it is on speed density. You got a 5-bar map sensor running a AEM V2. And yeah, see how it goes. Got a 4-inch intercooler, ghetto fab, you know. And let's see, yeah, so I'm gonna be installing a fuel pump today. I need to install my walbro fuel pump that I just picked up. Running out of fuel, man. Gotta go E85, so we're gonna get into that. Alright, so let's see, before you start anything, you're gonna want to disconnect battery. You don't want to start no fires or nothing, you know what I mean? Alright, I'm going to start with removing this fuel pump cover housing. Get back to you guys when I get it off. Alright, after you get off those 4 bolts, they're 10 mils. You're going to remove the 2 plugs going to the housing and the feed and return line. Alright, let me remove these and I'll get back. Alright, after you guys get the 2 hoses off, get the clips removed, you gotta get this big ass lock ring off. Fuck a special tool, man. All you need is a screwdriver and a hammer. So what you do is you're gonna put the screwdriver against the lip of the ring while you hit it with the hammer. Can't do it with 2 hands, but I'll show you. I mean, can't do it with holding the camera, you know what I mean, but I'll get back to you. After a couple pounds, you should be able to just get the ring off. Get the ring off, scoot the hoses to the side. The housing should come loose. Hold on. Hold on. Alright, after a little pulling, the housing comes off. When you get to this point, when you get the housing removed, don't lose this rubber gasket, or don't let it try to avoid it getting split or cut on anything. Remove this plug, remove one more plug right here. You're gonna remove these 2 hoses. And when you remove, I can't show you guys, you know, but it's simple. Just remove these 2 hoses, remove these 2 plugs, and then I'll get back to you and let you know, because there's a little, right here, there's a fuel level sensor. You don't want to damage that. Alright, after you remove those 2 hoses and 2 plugs from the fuel pump housing, when you try to pull it up, be careful. Just the fuel leveler that I was telling you about. Just don't want to damage this, man. It's gonna be a bitch to find, and if not, motherfucker gonna rape you on the price. After you remove it down there, you have the actual fuel pump. Yours is gonna look a little different, like, cause it has, I already installed my Walbro 450, but just going through the process. But that's the actual, you'll see a little cradle with it, like a little top piece of plastic over yours, but same shit. To remove this thing, alright, so when you grab it, you're gonna slide it downwards, it'll come off of a bracket. Yeah, the other side fell off too. It's attached to the top, but hold on. Okay. It's the assembly. Hold on, let me grab the stock one for a reference. Alright, this is your stock fuel pump housing with the stock R32 GTR fuel pump. So, to get it started, okay, let's just pretend these were connected, like, okay, let me see. For the original wiring, okay, one wire was connected to this wire, one wire was connected to this wire on the original, and this is just a ground. So this connector, pretend there was a connector coming off of these, it would connect to here, bam, and this ground would be connected to the body of the housing. So this is our Walbro 450 right here. The output of this, the output goes to right here. I didn't want to remove it off just because. So okay, so how to make this fit in here? It's not gonna fit like direct bolt on. Look at this gas, bro. What the fuck? Look at my hands now. Anyway, so there's a clip right here, like I said. There's a clip right here. So yeah, this is in here. There's a clip, pull the clip, the housing comes out. You're gonna reuse this, you have to. And okay, so here's the second piece of the housing. You just pull this part off, see if I can do it with one hand. Nope. Okay, so for this, you just pull it apart. You're gonna use this piece right here only. So the original one, this is the original fuel pump. I just cut the two wires off top. One is negative, positive, and then it would be the fuel feed line. You could tell by the regulator that's gonna go into the regulator for the feed. So this line was on here if it was your original. I like to use the original one. I like to use the original fuel sock just because it fits. You're gonna notice it fits really nicely in there. The Walbro one, not so much. I did clean this off before. I'm gonna have to clean it again just because fucking got a little sand and all that bullshit on it. But okay, we'll get to that. Don't worry. All right, so original fuel pump, we're not gonna need. This piece of the housing, we're not gonna need. We're gonna need this part of the housing, the one that clips onto the basket, and we're gonna need all right, so I'm gonna reuse the fuel sock. Fuel sock is on. Got this little piece too. I'm gonna attach at the very end when I'm done. So next, you're gonna put the So when the clip is facing downwards, because it's going to slide into the basket, the main thing you have to, well, I try to do is just make sure this fuel socket is laying flat into this curve right here. Watch. See how it sits perfectly in there? It's going to cause it'll prevent any like fuel starvation, you know? So that's what our main goal is. So let me put this back on. So mock it up how you're gonna like it, and then attach the clamp. Alright, so I got the fuel pump sitting in the cradle in the basket. I don't know if you can see, but the sitting nice and flush with the outline for the fuel sock. The only wiring you're gonna have to do is to attach the new fuel pump. For the GTR, we had to cut it off the 2 terminals. So it's easy. You just have to feed it power and wire. It's gonna come with a connector. Just wire it in yourself. You do whatever you like. I just heat shrinked it on. Yep. Alright, now that you have everything put back together, ready to go, you're gonna slide this back in, attach all the lines, put them back together, and it should be good to go. Alright, after you got the cradle back in its spot, ready to go, you got the lines coming out, got the connectors. You're gonna have to put this housing part back on the fuel level sender. So when you're doing it, don't forget this rubber gasket too. Okay, so when you're doing this, in case the hose, you forgot how it goes for the hose, whenever you look down, the one that's coming off of the regulator is going to go to the one closest to the fuel level sender. So the regulator goes to here, the other return line goes to here. Just connect up the 2 clips on the wiring and just put it right back in there. And again, just like when you took it out, when you put it back in, be careful with the fuel level sender crap. Yeah. Alright, after you have everything nice and buttoned up, I just leave the housing off for a second just so I can go prime the pump, make sure it's no leaks. So let's do that. I'll go first. Hook up our battery back together. Damn, that shit loud. Okay. Yeah, whoa, look at that, no leaks. Alright, man, cool. Alrighty, guys, well, that's my walbro 450 fuel pump install for R32 GTR. If you guys liked, let me know. Make a couple more videos of some other bullshit that I do with the car. I wish I would have recorded almost everything when I first picked it up. This thing was a mess, but I have all the pictures. So yeah, let me know. Let me know if you guys like this video. Thumbs up, subscribe, all that good shit. And let me know if that lets me know if I should make more videos or if I'm wasting my damn time. Yeah.